亚山哈张国现在握有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就。
Alrighty.
So, jump scare on Halloween. Yes.
Ivan jump scare. Ring!
Dude, no way.
Dude, no way! Ivan jump scare!
Get out of your creepypasta. Anyways. Well, speaking of creepypasta, we're talking about creepypasta.
Yeah.
So, Duvi, what would you say your experience is with the subject of creepypasta?
Well, that's the reason that anyone knows who I am.
Okay.
You remember.
Oh, I remember.
I mean, yeah, okay. Back in the day, a former friend of mine and I used to write all sorts of reviews, quote-unquote, that were just joke-a-thons, picking apart badly written creepypastas, mostly in the gaming sphere, but outside of it.
Yeah, and then there...
Truth and reality, we fucking love and loved scary stories on the internet. To put this into perspective, a good chunk of the folder that I have given Ivan, sadly enough, gives me a feeling of nostalgia. That is real.
Nostalgia. Certainly.
Critic!
Anyways, so which one would you want to start out?
Well,
hey,
before
John,
we start...
every copy of Mars 64 is Anthrax.
God. Imagine how many kids you could poison with that.
Exactly. Here's go ahead, DJ.
Before we start off with what we're gonna go with, I think I should probably list my criteria.
Yeah.
So, first of all, if it existed pre-internet, it's not allowed. It's not a creepypasta. Come on.
It's just a scary story, yeah.
Exactly. Urban legend. That's different. Hence, no Mothman, no Goatman, and no Kuchisake Onna. Next. If it's basically just a thing from pre-existing media property with a slight change or no slight change, it's not allowed. Hence, no Sonic.exe, no Ben Drowned, and no Herobrine. I made one exception because I think it's just different enough, but like, if you look at Herobrine, you're thinking someone fucked up that Minecraft skin if you're not in the know.
Yeah.
If you're looking at whatever the hell is in the image of like black, like wide eyes, bleached face, black hair, red lips, you're like, alright, what creepypasta is this from?
Exactly. It's like it's so transparent.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Pinkie Pie with her hair down is not a design that someone made. It's not even like it's straight up taken from the show.
Yeah, it's a frame. It's whenever she's sad.
Yeah, or crazy, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that one scene where she held the tea party with all of her plushies and stuff, and then her hair immediately popped back up into curly after, Next up, if I can't find a fairly clear image of what it's supposed to look like, either from the article or media or referenced widely by the community, Ivan can't really throw it up on screen. Some of my favorite creepypastas are banned due to this tenet, unfortunately, but oh well, learn to read.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow
A lot of...
No, continue.
Okay. A lot of people's definition of creepypasta varies, but I prefer to avoid ARGs with direct connections and communication with their communities like Catastrophe Crow, Everyman Hybrid, and Cat Ghost, or video media at all if I can. Not a hard and fast rule, some web series play out a lot more like creepypastas, which may make an appearance, possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Certainly. But that does not discredit, like, actual, like, video creepypastas?
Oh, far from it. I absolutely fucking adore all three of those that I referenced. It's just that that's a different category. ARG, not ARC. Alternate reality game, like Marble Hornets, or Tribe 12, or whatever else you might think of.
ARC.
Or To the Ark, You're not even spelling it right.
You want to start with first, Duvi?
Oh, there's a little bit more. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's some more. Okay.
I'll keep it. I'll read it quick. On top of that definition, I'd like to add that no, semi-spooky art pieces are intended to be more of a vignette into someone else's life, like the channels I Can't Sleep and Bois Vert aren't really a good fit. Those are made more for expression or reflection than entertainment value. To close out my definition, SCPs and backrooms monsters are banned. Those probably fall under my definition, but each of those could get a Halloween episode on its own, and I don't want to make this episode SCP, 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 Jeff the Killer, SCP, backrooms monster, SCP.
True, yeah.
Also, just one more note before we start. I'd like to thank the Villains Wiki for a lot of resources regarding collecting a bunch of these. It's been nearly a decade since I sat down and read Creepypasta after Creepypasta, so I really needed the help here.
True. Anyways, let's get to some creepy linguini.
Yeah!
Linguini.
Oh, some Stromboli!
Hey, Maron.
Some pasta fazool!
Anyways, which one do you want to start with, Duvi?
I mean, let's start with the classic. The one that's got like 6 fucking movies about him.
Oh. Battles of History. Eminem versus Slender Man.
Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker's in everything. It's...
He is John Creepypasta, or John Scary Internet Monster.
And admittedly, the origin of Slender Man and the stories about him are actually kind of engaging. Something worth being interested in.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about right now.
We're talking about the design.
Now, notably, there are some aspects about him that I do think carry over a little bit more of that, like a little bit of what you're expecting out of a creepypasta character, or out of what you expect out of this kind of design in the first place. That being, what the fuck is this thing? What's its purpose? Oh god, it's walking towards me. No, no, no.
Yeah. I can feel that, yeah. And that's why he, like, works so well, and, like, actually a lot of these monsters, like, kind of work well in a game, aside from, like, maybe a few.
Yeah,
I forget Slender Man, the fucking 8 pages, or Slender the 8 pages, excuse me. But I think the, like, to me the most striking thing about Slender Man off the bat is his lack of face.
Yeah. I mean, that's where you tend to draw your eyes towards when, like, looking at a character.
Or just
in
general. Because innately, the brain, like, say you ever look at, like, a car or, like, a building, like, you can see a face. You can make out a face out of that shit. But for, like, something like this, it's, like, it's uncanny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I do have to say, as a minor critique, he didn't need the tentacles. He already looks otherworldly enough. He's Uncanny Valley, that the tentacles just kind of, you know, you want a design with simplicity to it. You know what I mean?
Really?
And he is a design with some, like, elegant, quiet, it's just a little bit of extra noise that he doesn't really necessarily need.
True. Though I feel like the tentacles more arise from one of the original Something Awful Forum images that people made of him. Namely the one of him at the playground, where he's a clown in the background and he has like tendrils coming out of him.
Yeah, and all the children are playing with him, or whatever that was. It is a good image, but like, I just feel like it's just not a necessary detail.
I mean, it is a lot creepier to see, like, he's just like a force of nature in a way. I don't know. I'm trying to like describe it, where it's like he doesn't really need anything. Good. He doesn't really need anything like that. But at the same time, I feel like, considering, like I said, his origins, it makes sense why he would have those tentacles in the first place. Also, I'm sure someone watching Venom. Anyways, never mind.
Venom. Gonna kill him. I ate your mom alive. Ah!
Oh God. It visually details he is hostile, as most are pointed to you. As most are pointed to you. Fuck. As most are pointed to you or up. I was trying to word that properly.
Now, here's the thing. Yeah. I respect that, but I think that it's significantly more ominous if you don't know what his fucking intent is.
Well, he has no face. That's like hostile enough. Like, if I saw someone walking down the street with no face, just like staring at me, I'd be terrified. I immediately think it's hostile.
Yeah, but like, the fact that you don't know necessarily, you're like, oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck am I looking at? That's, I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit more impactful horror-wise.
True, yeah. That's what I mean, yeah. It's like, also the fact that he's tall. He's like tall and imposing.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
those
like,
long...
Also, why does he have a fucking suit on?
I mean, to me that just, that reads as more like, as one of the humanizing elements to his design. Like, it is, it makes it a little bit more uncanny to see, oh, this creature is absolutely wearing what I can identify as a suit. I can't identify its face. Why is it so tall? Someone please fucking help me figure this out.
I guess, yeah. And then by the time you see all that shit, though, he's probably got you. I don't know, man. It feels... I don't know. I'm coming around on the tentacles a bit, maybe, because like, you take away that. But even then, it is meant to be very ominous and very creepy. Again, getting into the fear of the unknown type beat aspect of his character. I'm sure there's like people that have written like lore and shit, but it's like, that's so irrelevant. That's in like supplementary.
Yeah, it's like, if it's not from the original creator, I don't care. I'm sorry to say. You're not the one who created the character. You don't have a say as to what the character is actually like.
Yeah. Correct. And I feel like that should set precedent for a lot of other characters that I've seen discourse about. But other than that,
we can cover one of those in a moment.
Right. The overall, he's creepy.
Yeah, like, definitely.
I don't mind the tentacles a bit. Again, if I first saw this, I would be kind of creeped out. Not gonna lie, because I am like scared of creepypasta bullshit still. I'd probably give him like a 3 out of 10 or 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'd give him a 3. Actually, no, 3.5. He's a little bit. I'd say that he's got a little bit more flair than your just like bog standard average creepypasta character.
Yeah. Also, I own the Slenderman movie. I own it on DVD, starring Joey King.
Who gave it to you as a prank?
No one. I bought it myself.
You poor fucking soul.
Hey, it was on discount. It was at an FYE.
The reason I thought that someone gave it to you as a prank is because I gave you fucking Man of Steel.
No, you gave me Batman v Superman.
Oh. Oh, even worse. Never mind.
Save Martha! Anyways.
What did you say?
Why did you say that name? Anyways,
Alright.
I'm gonna pick a more, I'm gonna pick motherfucking...
You love to hear why that one in the folder you curated.
Let's go with, why is this one screaming out to me? Username 666.
Because it's probably, like, one of the most effective, quote-unquote creepypasta. Yeah.
Yeah. I cranked the music up a bit. This one I feel like as a design, I feel it's more of an experience, honestly. Like, watching that fucking video.
I do have to agree, for the most part. But I will add that, like, you do have to evaluate, like, the fleshy, fucked up nature of the video as a whole, as well.
Yeah, because it just gets worse and worse and worse. It's like, reminds me of Doom 3. Because, like, after, like, the demons get in, like, there's some technology that's, like, corrupted so bad that it's, like, there's, like, flesh inside the screen and shit.
Yeah. You know, admittedly, like, I do agree and respect that reference. It is just not at all what I was expecting you to say.
I mean, I haven't tried that yet because I don't want to scare myself, but I know if you... I think it was like a bug where it's like you hit watch or whatever, if you delete something in the URL, it takes you, like, redirects you to this or something. Whatchamacallit? There's also just a lot of stuff in this video. Like, even this, like, web page, which is, like, I think, like, near the end or whatever of the video. Like, it's just weird seeing the shit that's in there, because you can barely make out what it is. All you know, it's like some fleshy goop nonsense. While, like, shit is just blasting in your ears, I think.
This is username 666, the like, creepypasta about, like, if you go to this one page and keep refreshing it, it'll eventually take you to, a fucked up evil YouTube that will try and break out and, like, Satan is involved or whatever. Really, it's a creepypasta written about the video.
Yeah.
Admittedly. But the video itself does work as a creepypasta. Not just watching the video, it's, like, on its own.
Never seen that.
Never seen.
As a kid. Damn. Thank God.
I'm surprised.
Damn,
it was huge. Watch everything on that guy's channel if you like horror. Not a bunch of numbers. Really fucking solid stuff. I would argue that username 666 is passé compared to some of the other shit that the guy posts. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I feel like just giving this one just like a 5, just because of how striking it was, and just like how striking it is to me now. Because I guarantee you, I would go. I guarantee you, if I go and watch that video right now, I'm gonna be fucking terrified.
It's really imposing. It's really fucking... It's got a lot of power to it, even to this day. And that's telling of, the kind of, like, quality that exists on this video.
Yeah.
On this platform.
Yeah, because it's like, you got, like, other shit, too. Like, you got, like, the eyes or whatever in, like, the YouTube browser and, like, the UI and shit. It's like it's all becoming again, like I said before, it's like a fleshy mass or like some sort of demon trying to escape the fucking computer.
It is, and it's really sick.
It's even worse when you see the guy recording it, or the person recording it, trying to shut his fucking computer down.
And it just refuses.
Yeah.
The closest thing I have is me recently seeing Jerry Terry's stuff, which will not make an appearance. That's closer to an ARG, I'd argue. Although, admittedly, I fucking love that stuff, and if I felt like it was appropriate, I would have included it.
Yeah, so username 666. I give that
5. A fat, solid 5. Fat and solid. This is solid fat here.
Anyways,
Squeeze my log.
Oh, God. Anyways, which one do you want to do next?
Do something you've never seen, or you completely forgot existed.
Something I've never seen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you right off the bat, I have no idea what the fuck this is. What is this?
Let me see. It's about to... Oh, yeah! That's... Oh, God. So I'm already prepping for the fucking Creepypasta fangirls to rip us to shreds over this. This is Tiki Toby, a character from a Slender Man creepypasta, where Slender Man basically grooms him into killing his whole family.
And someone turned him into a Tumblr sexy man, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That I mean, the entire point of Tiki Toby was to get sexy manified, and it worked. Sadly, it worked.
Ay ay ay.
So do I even have to say anything more than it's just a child?
I mean, is this like a cosplay?
No, like, this is, I'm pretty sure this is the design that was on the, wiki itself.
Bro, how popular did this creepypasta get? I'm sorry. What?
It got, like, for a brief moment, it was more popular or as popular as Jeff the Killer.
What?
Yeah!
Every girl I knew, every single one I knew in middle school. How old are you? What the fuck?
He's like, he's just, to briefly let you know, Ivan, Ryan is 20, so not that much younger than us.
How?
I'm telling you, I swear to you, this is like a real fucking phenomenon that you somehow missed, and I am so envious of that.
Probably because I wasn't on Tumblr when this shit dropped.
No, this was on the fucking Creepypasta wiki. I was, like, friends with the mods at the time, and they were like, oh my god, stop fucking talking about this character. It's just Jeff the Killer 2, except he actually has a reason to kill.
Ay, ay, ay.
That, by the way, yes, that is literally what the plot of his story is. It's meant to make you feel sad for Tiki Toby. Which, you know, reasonable.
Yeah.
But, what's not reasonable is then, expecting said character to be, you know, fawned after.
True.
Which, you know, that was probably, like, I'm like 90% certain was the intended point of, making this character be, like this.
Soft boy or whatever.
Yeah, uwu soft boy with, verbal tics. That's why he's called Tiki Toby.
Oh my god! That is horrible! That is horrible!
Your fucking mic peaked.
I'm sorry. That is awful.
It's like you're fucking talking through Schlatt's funny mic.
Oh my god.
That's literally that's why he gets bullied and abused by his dad. That's the whole plot.
Bro.
It's I don't know what to tell you, Ivan. That's the character.
Design, because I feel like we haven't talked about the design at all. I like the sweater. I have a sweater like that, except it's in gray. I'm not sure what the deal with the gloves are. I guess he doesn't get plants on his legs.
Exactly. That's the gloves are there for, you know, concealing the evidence, which it doesn't really matter anyway because Slender Man takes him in. Yeah.
Now, I want to talk about this right here, because now you get me like. First of all, this is like design. This headshot, this shoulder up, that is like designed to be drawn on Tumblr and posted a million times.
Yeah, definitely.
The person
I
who
will
created
say
this knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, 100%. I would say that I do, when it comes to aspects of the design that I like, I do like recognize this character is meant to look like, you know, a middle schooler, and he does. He looks like a middle schooler trying to play dress up and like flaunt it with the big boys.
We're trying to be cool. We're trying to be edgy.
Yeah, exactly. And I respect that as a design decision for this character. I don't know whether it was tongue-in-cheek, probably not, but I do respect it nonetheless. I begrudgingly respect it, but I do.
I'm giving this thing like a 2. I don't know. I'm looking at the artist right now. It's like that dog meme. It's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you want.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I have to agree on all fronts.
Yeesh McGeesh. Fucking Christ.
The Christ is raced.
Jeez Louise. I'm not putting chemicals in the water to turn the kid into a Tumblr sexy man. Do you understand that?
God.
I'm not sure I was going with there, but anyways. Christ.
Either way, it,
I guarantee my buddy Isaac would love a character like this. He probably, then again,
he probably already knows about Tiki Toby, gonna be honest. There's a good chance that he would be like, oh yeah, that was my favorite back in the day. I will say, I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It's nothing bad. Like, hell, like, from what is definitely assembled from some kid's wardrobe, it's nothing bad. It's a fine enough design for, like, a sympathetic killer character. I respect it. I don't respect the story it's from, but gonna be honest, that's gonna be true of a lot of shit that we're gonna look over today.
True. God. My God.
Okay, so what do we do next?
Alright.
You had something to say about the Russian sleep experiment later.
Yes, I do.
Earlier, right?
Anyways, let's pull him up. Let's pull this creature up. Because this is, to be honest, I don't even remember. I don't think I read really the Creepypasta all that much. I think I tried to read it once.
It is actually terrifying from the perspective of the same way that SCPs can be terrifying.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of stories similar to it, and I'd say that Russian Sleep Experiment is like a granddaddy in the field, because it is really fucking good. Now, notably, the monster design, if you can call it that, because they kind of just ripped it off from someplace, from what I've been told.
Yes,
and to be honest, that's true of a lot of creepypastas.
And to those who naysay, and to those who are like, you are lying.
You are wrong.
You are wrong. I've been on Twitter for the last I'm on it all the goddamn time, actually. So, they took this monster from a Halloween decoration. I will show you.
Now, that Halloween decoration looks kind of spooky. Definitely pretty... You know what? No, definitely pretty spooky. But the way that it's, like, contrasted and the way that the image editing blends it more into the face, making it look like one uniform being, how a lot of it is, like...
Like, it looks more fleshy than, like, rubber or plastic or whatever this thing is made out of.
Yeah.
And I think that's with it, too. Especially the way the fucking bandages are, because it feels like it's, like, his whole... I mean, obviously, I don't know. The bandages kind of blend into his face when it comes to this. I mean, you can see it. You've got a trained eye, but at first it looks like he has no hair.
Yeah. I'd say, like, the way that they definitely didn't just do a filter. There's smoothing done there.
Well, yeah.
There's, like, a lot of, like, smoothing and adjustment, and like they really put in a lot of effort to make this thing look fucking grisly and real instead of just like grisly but kind of goofy.
Yeah, I mean, look at the feet too. I know the feet, they probably look similar, but the feet here again, it looks almost legit. The way the feet are shaped. But even then, I think again, it's to add to that uncanny element where like this person being turned into like a monster.
You don't quite know what you're looking at. You don't know whether or not it's just like a disfigured person or whether it's like actively harmful. It looks like it's ominous.
Yeah.
It's unsettling. And generally speaking, I'm gonna be honest, these were the days where you could just like see a creepy image on the internet and be like, that one, and then fucking edit the shit out of it, or edit it slightly, and then write a story about what you edited, and that would go viral.
Yeah. Yeah, man, exactly.
And I will admit, I'm gonna choose to sound like a boomer right now. I kind of miss those days. Where it didn't matter who you were, what you did, you could just fucking have something insane on your hands that no one could control.
I mean, yeah.
You didn't have to fucking get boosted by the algorithm or some shit.
True. True, man. True, exactly. Like... Just post it for the fuck of it. Like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Like. And who knows, maybe it'll get big. Like, this shit.
And who cares if it gets big, so long as you have someone that likes it.
True. True. I mean, I posted a video on my channel, and, there are fucking people. There are people that, like, may not like it. But hey, there's a lot of other people that like it, so... Fuck it.
Exactly. Now, I will also add that the way that it's holding its arms close to it, it expresses way differently in the Halloween decoration than it does in the image, because in the image, your brain is sort of filling in the gaps of of this thing just saw you. It was folding its arms because it had nothing it felt like it needed to do with them. Now it's just noticed something entering its room, and it's going to respond accordingly. At least that's the vibe I get it from it.
Yeah, same here. I don't know, a part of me feels like the fact that this thing already exists kind of detracts from it, though.
I mean, that's...
Because we peeled back the curtain. Like, we've figured out the magic trick. We've gone through the smoke and mirrors.
I do agree to an extent, but I don't think that, for my money, that's enough to dock it a point. I think that that's just repurposing what you already have.
Yeah, that too. I'd probably give it around like a 3.5.
I'd probably give it a 4.
Anyways, moving on. Let's
don't. All right.
Let's do. Some motherfucking. You want to learn to do a motherfucking infinite?
We could learn to do a motherfucking infinite. Let's go to the realm of video games. In that sense.
True. Where is?
We have one thing in this folder that is from a video game creepypasta, because too many of them are just the video game character that already exists just crying blood.
Yeah. So let's take this fella right here.
But one creepypasta went out of its way to make its own original design that kinda kicks ass.
Yeah.
But also, on the same token, why did you have to write the fucking last chapter that way, god damn it? Why did you have to ruin it all? You had such a good thing going.
Why, god damn it, why? But yeah, Red from Godzilla NES.
Yeah. There is no being fair. His dead girlfriend from middle school, Deus Ex Machina angeled, killed the fucking, gave him the power as an adult man to beat the big. The Morrowind one was the same way. That's not to be fair, that's just insulting another piece of media.
I mean, you're just saying that one, another story did it as well. I mean, then again, I haven't read it, so I'm not sure how that impacts my opinion on it. I haven't read Godzilla NES.
And also, the Watch the Sky, unless you're talking about that one, I don't remember a Morrowind creepypasta that did that. Anyway, Red is one of the strongest fucking things about that whole story. I'm not gonna lie. Just look at this motherfucker's design.
It goes very hard. Stop doing that.
There's a reason.
It feels like a kaiju that Toho would, make.
It does feel like a kaiju that they would make, but it also feels like a kaiju that is just a little bit too fucked up for them to make.
Yeah.
Which, very much fits. The fact that the entire body looks like exposed ribs. The, frog-like face, and it's just, still a little bit too wrong to register as being animalistic in any specific way.
Yeah.
There's a lot to love about this. The spindly legs, which you can see there, which at certain points in the story, I didn't grab the screenshots of it, but at certain points in the story, he grows wings for certain chase scenes, or grows fins to swim through levels. Stuff like that. Just straight up fucked up, the guy telling the story tells these tales of him going through these fucked up chase scenes. And, there's always this, looming threat, after this fucker appears for the first time, there's always this looming threat of, what the fuck is he gonna do next?
Yeah.
Because, what does he know? What is he? Because aside from kaiju, you don't really, like, there's no unifying thing to his design other than, like, being extraordinarily ominous.
Yeah.
I have to say, normally that's, like, not a good aspect, but, like... Oh, spam bot, I think.
Oh, there's a spam bot and shit.
By viewers, followers, and primes. That's, wow. I bet Red would like to have a talk with that guy.
Yo, by viewers, followers, and primes.
Yeah. Anyway. Regardless, like... Just fucking, like... What do I have to say other than just look at him? This fucker goes hard as hell.
He does.
He looks like an official design. I love it. Another like I was just gonna say, like, as an addition, like, regarding the story of Godzilla NES. Another aspect I love is that it sets up a lot of, like, just weird moments of, like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, what's happening here? Like, that don't even scare you? So that, like, when the scares actually do come in, you're, like, tense and, like, waiting, like, what am I to expect out of this?
Exactly.
You're just on edge. It's really solid.
Heavy will vomit down your throat.
Come on, no, don't.
What
no.
the fuck was that?
It's my pet.
Oh. Heavy will vomit down your throat. Jesus Christ. That's an episode we should do. TF2 freaks. We should do that. Or Freak Fortress characters. Again, I haven't read the Creepypasta, so going by the design itself, I gave it a 5.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You don't need to read the like. What we're doing is evaluating the designs, and this design.
Like, it's a matter of, like, the story adding to the design. That's what I mean. Like, getting a better understanding of it through the material. That's what I
really
when I say that.
Really, you don't necessarily need to, because, like, to be honest, even if a design is, like, not fitting for a character, if it goes super fucking hard, regardless, you're still gonna give it a 5, even if this motherfucker was, like, the king of bunnies.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a bit quiet. Okay, turn myself up. I think it's also the fact that my mic is far away. Alright, it's getting hard to hear them. Oh, I think this is probably why. Yeah, that better? Anyways, moving on from Raid.
Cool. Twitch does not want me to, Twitch does not want me to report, hey, what's up, your tool.
Why?
It just internal server errors me repeatedly.
Oh. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go
Let's go. Who next? Anyways, I'm gonna pick a John next. Who dares?
Let's do another let's do another classic. Let's do The Rake.
Yeah,
another classic creepypasta monster.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I like a lot of stories about the Rake. I like a lot of material about the Rake. I like the idea of the rake. This is just, like, this image is just of a Florida meth head.
I guess, yeah. But I think there's also... I just feel like a design like this, and I feel like if we ever do a horror, like we do in a Halloween episode where we take a look at, like, game monsters, there's a monster I would want to show off that looks very similar to this, and it was probably inspired by this.
I mean, yeah, it's solid. It's another situation, like, this is a much more intimidating design than the ones, like, not intimidating, imposing design than the ones, no, not more imposing than Red, I suppose, but, like,
well, I mean,
I
Red
thought
is
skinwalkers were a thing before he was made.
This feels more real, especially with the way this is framed.
Also, I don't think that the rake is necessarily a skinwalker. That's, like, not always a feature of his stories. He is, like, in a lot of them, he is a manipulative force that just eats people and drives others to eat people.
So it's
like,
more,
there's like...
It's kind of like a Wendigo.
There's stuff based on Wendigos, there's stuff based on skinwalkers, there's stuff based on just manipulative paralysis demons. The rake is just like an umbrella for a lot of, like, all sorts of stuff involving all of those. Some of them he's just a fucking feral man-shaped hunter that cannot be killed by gunfire.
Oh, he's impervious to bullets? Oh shit.
In some stories, yeah.
I figured it would be because he's so goddamn fast. But there's like an animal.
Yeah.
And that's like... Again, it's the fact that, like Slender Man, it's like vaguely humanoid too. Like, the way his arms are, like, it's so, like, skinny. And, like, the way his, like, face is. Obviously, no nose, like, baring its teeth, like, very monstrous. Just something so simple about it. It's, like, so creepy. It's, like, again, it's like something, like, maybe something like this is out in the woods. Like, you don't know. There's
Who knows?
So many, like, there's such large stretches of land around us that have, like...
That are just
barren.
Vast forest.
Yeah, vast
like
forest.
pine barren, like fucking miles upon miles of pine barrens, and you just don't know what's in them.
Yeah.
Could be this. You don't know.
So, for that, I give it a 4.
2. I just think...
I think it's also fine because I do have a bias towards monsters like this.
That's fair. And I can't blame you for that. It's just, you know.
And confirming against me while tripping the fuck out.
Travis Scott burger.
Travis
yeah,
Scott
this is me when I have my Travis Scott burger.
With the Sprite with extra ice. Anyways, moving on. Which one do you want, Duvi?
So I don't know if you know who Tommy Taffy is. I don't, like, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna get into, the details of that character's story, because they're fucked up, like, beyond reasonable, like, beyond what I'm, like, comfortable, like, just spilling in front of an audience, like, oh yeah, you can be fine with this. This man...
Is he a wee-wee toucher, perhaps? Erm?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean, his name is
like,
Tommy
actually.
Taffy, so...
Motherfucker is... all you need to know is that, this motherfucker is from a story called Third Parent, and,
okay.
Yeah.
I think I see where this is going.
It's extraordinarily well written. It's just uncomfortable.
I'm imagine it's uncomfortable. Given the implication of the subject matter.
Yeah. The guy is, as something that is trying to, like, not even trying to weasel its way in, just, like, barges its way in, "Hi, I'm your third parent now in this household, I'm Tommy Taffy," and then starts abusing the ever-loving shit out of everyone in the household.
Good God.
For years.
Oh, no.
Yeah. To put it lightly, this guy is a fucking monster. And, having such a, like, he's even in the story described as having, like, a rubber-like face. He looks unflawed. He looks like too fake to be real.
Yeah.
With, that design that he has in that art, by the way, shoutouts to Rescue for that art, which was in fact used officially by the creator of Third Parent.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine that kind of look to a mascot costume, but imagine that was moving like a person, and was
moving?
like... What?
Like his mouth moving and shit?
Yeah, like, and like mannerisms like a person, almost. And like, it looks normal because, normal-ish because it's art, but this kind of vibe, like the eyes too big, like a cartoon character in real life, moving like a person. That is how he's described in all media that is official about Tommy Taffy.
Okay, cool. Also, hello, Vale.
It is vital information that actually is impacted by knowing the story.
Yes. Yes. Well, in the pursuit to have him be almost like a rubber mascot type person, yeah. I mean, this guy looks like fucking Spamton. He looks like Freaky Fred from Courage.
And well, he probably would diddle and destroy a dog's psyche just for the fun of it.
I didn't mention a dog. Oh, actually, wait.
Courage.
Oh yeah, Courage, right. Stupid. I give it like a 2. Actually, no, I give it a 3.
Honestly, I'm gonna agree with your first, like,
Why,
with your initial...
so basic?
Like, he's not what makes Third Parent so fucking compelling and intimidating. It is the allegory of the severe abuses that he represents. And, if you think you can handle that, it's a fantastic story. I'm not daring you to handle it, by the way. I'm just, like, suggesting, if that sounds like, oh man, I would love to read an extremely sad story about, someone suffering abuse from a creature that, they don't understand and can't understand, as it, forces its way into their normally happy household, and then, you know, what have you, happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tommy Taffy. If you want that.
Yeah, I'm bumping him back down to a 2. Because, yeah, I agree. Basic bitch. Anyways.
I don't disrespect the hustle. I just don't, like, you know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, I know exactly. I know you're talking about Baraska. I see you there, Danny. And God, Baraska 2 was such a fucking disappointment. They turned the goddamn story into a fucking action movie. It sucked.
Damn. Anyways.
Damn!
Anyways, let's go with another classic. Actual jump scare warning, because I know that there are people out there that think this image is fucking terrifying for as garbage as the pasta itself is. Jump scare warning. It's Jeffrey the Killium.
Hey guys, I'm gonna lick your toes. That's all I can hear when I see this fucking image anymore. I don't even remember where that joke is from. All I know is I lost my shit when I first heard that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh, they're still saying your mic is quiet.
Oh my god, really? Hold on, let me try it. Go all the way up!
All the way up!
Oh. Why is it so quiet? My goodness gracious. God,
Don't worry, your levels are fine, my friend. Ivan Dubsky.
Oh yeah.
And his friend Duvi.
Very epic. Anyways, I'm trying to look for the original.
Duvi the Mork.
What is going on with my shit? Anyways, I'm trying to find the original. Now, first of all, let's talk about the image itself. I don't know why I haven't gotten into that already. Why is it taking like forever to load? Oh my god. Anyways, so Jeff the Killer. Garbage creepypasta. I've heard it read a million times, so I know the story of it. It's fucking stupid. Also,
now here's the thing. We do need to discuss the image in question, but we also need to discuss the mystery around the image in question.
It isn't much of a mystery anymore. I mean, the original image has been found.
That's what people thought, and then people realized, wait a second, there are a few aspects of this quote-unquote found image that just don't line up.
Yeah.
With like the other version of the image, like hold on, this girl, where the fuck is her nose? What the fuck is there's just it doesn't quite line up. It's definitely the same room, but it can't, if it's the same person, then
yeah.
How did it get distorted in that way without image editing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I clicked the thing on accident, I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah.
Ivan times 2 now.
Yeah, I know, I stopped it. Still,
okay.
Not gonna lie, this fucking image, I was trying to find the original image earlier, I still get fucking creeped out by it. This thing still scares me. And it's mainly because of Exhibit A, the eyes. That automatically scares me. Fight or flight. Like the irises, and then you got the pupil with these just big sunken eyes in. I know to some people they're like, oh, this is dumb and stupid, but to me it scares me. The Chelsea grin. Again,
yeah.
Yeesh McGeesh. Scares me. It's just so weird and uncanny the way the smile is. It's staring right into my fucking soul.
The fact that it, the nose is, it's not even missing, it just looks like it was never there. Just adds to another element of, that uncanniness.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say it, and I'm not gonna, get any flack for this, because, everyone is going to be like, oh yeah, no doubt, but I need to put it out there. This image is, the, only interesting thing about that entire story.
Yeah, because everything else is garbage. If you read the story that's based on, you're gonna be like, what?
That was it?
Like, this sucks.
This image is why the story got big in the first place. There is nothing to it. It's just like some kid fighting bullies for like 2 weeks, for like 2 days. Then he gets like killed, like he kills 2 bullies and then gets killed by the 3rd bully and then gets killed, kills the bully, but then gets unkilled, but is pretty much killed, and then it sucks. Like, we basically just have to evaluate the image without the story, because someone saw the image and was like, ooh, this
the
is,
image came first?
Yeah.
Oh.
The image came way first. Apparently, like, several years before the story. I feel like it's worse that the story was based on the image. Yeah, because, like, in the story, Jeff doesn't lose his nose. That's not, like, a part of it. And he was supposed to have, like, burns on him.
Yeah.
Like, I get that they...
But it's like...
And also...
You can't bleach your skin. Like, that's not how skin bleaching works. At least I don't think that's how it works.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that, like... like, 90% certain that the bleach... Like, that you can't light bleach. Hold on. Okay,
well,
can
it was bleach. It was bleach mixed with alcohol.
Okay. Chlorine itself is not flammable. But, like, also, unless it's 100 or higher proof, that alcohol is not gonna light.
Yeah.
Back into Ivan still times 2.
How the fuck am I still times 2? Oh. There we go. Now it should be fine.
Well, hey, twice the Ivan is, a pleasant sounding thing to me.
Aww. Oh, thank you. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, they don't explain the sunken ice thing ever. Yeah, I think this is just a case, like, the image is, like, way better than the creepypasta, because this shit still scares me.
It's almost like they saw the image and were like, alright, I gotta write a scary story, and then didn't know how to write... End of statement.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah, same, Vale. Jeff the Killer was never one of them.
Yeah.
For me. Because, this shit sucks.
Yeah, shit sucks ass. Anyways, I give this, just because it still scares me, I give it a 5. Because it still scares the shit out of me.
The image gets a 5. No doubt. It's like... It's extremely solid from an aesthetic perspective. And only that.
Exactly. Anyways, moving on. What do you want to do next, Duvi?
Well, how about we handle a more modern one?
More modern, you say?
Yes, significantly more modern.
I'm unsure what you are referring to.
Why, I'm referring to the works of esteemed artist Trevor Henderson, of course.
Ah, of course. 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Is that what he's blasting over the hills?
Yes, because I have a video like that on my phone.
Oh shit. That's good.
Yeah, Siren Head.
I'm just gonna start out by saying I am a huge fan of Trevor Henderson, and this is his creation specifically.
Yes.
This character is his design.
Yes.
A lot of things, like, can be traced back, are like, oh, this can be traced back to. No, this is specifically the character of Trevor Henderson.
Yeah. The horror artist.
Ryan says, I like the edit where it's just anime girl moans in the distance.
Oh god.
Just straight up fucking, like, is he wearing an Ahegao t-shirt in the edit?
These don't deserve to be slandered in being called creepypastas.
Hey, look. It is featured on the Wikipedia entry for what defines a thing as creepypasta, so I don't feel too bad about doing that.
And I feel like people will say that because it's like, I know I remember Internet Historian got shit on for that because he called it an SCP when it isn't, but...
Yeah, creepypasta is significantly more nebulous a term than SCP.
Yeah. But I think people, like, this ain't even a creepypasta. This is literally just a monster design from an artist.
I mean, yes, that's true. But also, on the other hand, like, people do write scary stories regarding this character, and Trevor Henderson is a very big fan of people doing that.
As long as they give him credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like...
I'll allow it. I guess I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Because Slender Man did not start out as creepypasta either. However, he got stories made from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Siren Head is the next Slender Man, and good fucking god is he better than Slender Man. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. Before the segment, I'm just gonna spill my beans. I love this design.
Yeah.
It is...
Hornets, yeah.
It is such a, like, fucking inventive monster with, like, actual, like, hunting patterns and, like, real thought put into it, and the idea being that this thing, like, it is akin to an SCP in the detail that Trevor Henderson has put into this monster.
Yeah.
But, unlike an SCP, that detail comes at a cost. The cost being, you understand what this thing does, and how it feeds, and such. You don't understand what this thing actually is, where it came from, if it is made to do anything. It's unsettling in what it does not tell you. Yet again.
Yeah.
Why it exists. That is true, Vale. Why does this thing exist? How did it learn to mock radio tower signals? And how did it know that doing so would be advantageous as a predator? It's fucking... I don't know what else to say regarding that other than it's fucking incredible.
Yeah. So incredible and so iconic that when I go to the mall, I see bootleggers selling plushes of it.
Yeah. Sad to say, but, you know.
I mean, it's a great design. It's a great horror design. And hey, people seem to latch onto it. I think it's also the fact that kids liked it as well, I would assume.
I mean, kids just like creepy shit. Let's be honest.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, you know that firsthand. You fucking read this shit this kind of thing as a kid.
Not really.
You watched Courage.
Oh yeah. Well, Courage, it was not scary, not gonna lie. In my opinion, it did not scare me.
I mean, it was
Aside
trying
from,
to be.
A few. Aside from, like, maybe 1 or 2 moments. But, like, overall, I did not find Courage very scary. However, yeah. Anyways, digressing from fucking Courage. Like, again, it's just so weird, especially the way his skin is. Like,
Ivan the fucking slab! Ivan!
That King Ramses' ghost did not scare me as a child.
Ivan!
It still does not scare me.
Ivan! You gotta return the slab, Ivan! You're gonna suffer his curse if you don't return the slab!
What's your offer?
Hank! Hank, return the slab!
I'm not,
God.
I don't understand that. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch that episode to fully get it. Anyways. I have a higher sense of fear all the time. I'm very scared by stuff. Just not that. Anyways,
what I actually think was more terrifying is the fucking Harvest Moon. That episode with the moon in the basement. We've gone on a tangent. You are correct. We need to stop digressing.
Yeah, because I guess one thing that is pointed out, which I do think is interesting. I feel like a lot of other monsters have it too, but like the fact that like the way his like body is as well, because it's just a siren and like the sirens like here and shit, and then like what the fuck is this thing on here? Maybe it's just the way this is designed or whatever, but who knows?
It's like it's knobbly and skeletal.
Yeah.
But like the way that the flesh on one of its arms literally wraps around the bone is really like it's fascinating to look at. Just even on its own without any story tied to it.
Yeah.
And that's a mark of a good horror design.
Yeah, and again, like Slender Man, he's tall. Or it's tall, it's very tall.
I mean, it could be a he.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know.
There's probably plenty of different siren heads with plenty of different genders.
Yeah. And there's probably a lot of fanfiction where they turn him into a Tumblr sexy man.
But unfortunately for them, as Vale just so eloquently pointed out, don't got nuts.
Don't got nuts. Hey, they can write in nuts.
No nuts!
No balls. Alright.
Do it, no balls!
Oh my god, look at you, you forgot the fucking cum!
Where's the cum sauce? God! Oh god!
Anyway.
You forgot the fucking cum sauce, you donut! Yeah, 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
Sticking
5.
to it.
A 5 out of 5. Anyways,
And that's why I'm giving this one a cum out of cum.
Cum. Anyways, let's do... I'm thinking Negative Mickey from Abandoned by Disney.
Alrighty. So this is the one exception that I gave, because there's a lot more than just, like, turning Mickey photo negative that adds to this design. Obviously, like, the fucking yellow puke-colored blood, the, dingy fucking, like, disgusting, like, dirt all over the design.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be, like, a fucked up costume. It's like FNAF.
Yeah. FNAF before, like, several years before FNAF.
Springtrap, no way, oh my gosh, it's William Afton.
It is William Afton! It is rip-off of William Afton! I will tell my mother about you!
Oh my god. My dad works for Scott Cawthon, he's gonna get you banned. Anyways, I don't know. It feels like this is something that was, like, quickly, like, whipped up in, like, Gmod, because I have seen, like, other screenshots of...
Or in Photoshop, or in whatever.
Yeah, or in Photoshop. I say Gmod because it's, like, it looks like a 3D model. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
Digressing from that, though, I don't know. A part of me feels like it's a little too simple for my taste. I mean... I did suck the Rake's dick earlier, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this.
I have to agree again. It's just like, well, not again. I have to agree with the assessment that this one is a little too simple. Just a little not enough to it. I mean, its role in the story as the apex of, like, delving into the hell that this person is discovering, that's different than what the actual design is.
Well, yeah.
I actually do like the story abandoned by Disney.
Excuse me.
I think that Negative Mickey is just not indicative of that story. Like, he's the image that sticks with you, but I don't think he deserves to be.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm giving it like a 2.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he deserves to be. I don't even think he deserves a 2. I'm gonna give him a 1. Just
like
bland.
Oh, so bland.
No taste! Where's the cum sauce?
Oh god.
That is going to be the recurring bit of this Creepypasta episode, of the Halloween episode of the fucking... Okay, whatever.
Buy viewers and more followers. Alright, Duvi, you're up next.
Alright, that's the second one tonight. What the fuck is happening? For my money, I think that, the next one we should go for should be something we all can see if we just look outside.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Girls, I'm going to give you the moon! From Local 58.
Yep. Now here's the thing. It's not just the moon. That's what it is. I mean, theoretically. And in that universe, that is what they have to see every night. But that is... If you can't see the fleshy protuberances in that moon, and the fucking webbing, and you think, oh, what, that's normal. That's normal, Duvi. I suggest that you hide in a bunker without mirrors.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, I didn't get the video when I first saw it, but then it's like, oh god, there's something in the fucking moon. Also, I feel like going from this to another creepypasta would be a good segue. But yeah,
that's fair.
The moon here. Well, first of all, it's bigger than like. Doesn't it like grow or something? It gets bigger.
You misunderstand, Ivan. It doesn't grow bigger. It gets closer.
Oh, it got closer.
Yeah, that's the implication, that it's closer to the Earth.
Yeah. And it has this like weird shit on it.
Yeah.
Whatever this
It's well, basically, the idea is, in Local 58, that the moon is not the moon, it is, quote, his throne. Who is he? We don't know yet. Ain't that grand? But what we do know is that if you observe the moon directly with your eyes, you will either be immediately driven to the madness, the kind of madness that makes you want to commit not alive, but the motherfucker just like could potentially just decide, no, you know what? You worship me forever now. And you know.
Dude, it's just like Bird Box. No way, it's like that movie Bird Box. Oh my gosh, except it's the moon.
You know, kinda, but like in an actually interesting way that has any form of substance whatsoever, as opposed to Bird Box, which, you know, doesn't.
True, yeah. Somebody shat on the moon.
Pissed on the moon!
Man, the moon's covered in shit coming from my ass.
Fuck!
Jesus.
Motherfucking shit-ass piece of dog shit. Dookie diarrhea.
I just wonder what this crap here is on the moon. Because is this like a living organism? Or is this
It is.
Like... Oh.
Something in there is living. And it is roughly moon-sized. And it is constantly observing. Not even directly attacking. Not even doing anything that, like, is intended to be, like, harmful, necessarily. We don't even know if it is aware of our existence or if it just wanted to fucking take a spot of land for itself. Which, you know, it's a little bit more upsetting if the fucking being that is destroying all of the fabric of reality and is fundamentally, like, ruining the minds and brains of everything that observes it doesn't even know we're here. That's real eldritch horror.
True.
And I like that.
It's Spamton shaped. How?
I challenge that accusation.
Go on, Vale. Show us where Spamton is.
Show us the Spamton. Go on.
But I give this because like I don't really know what's going on with this drawing. It's just like a thing, like a growth there. I mean, it is scary to think that the moon could be alive, even though it's like it's not the case. Not to jinx myself, but it's not the case.
Not to jinx yourself, you are really trying to avoid that outcome, aren't you?
I am, because it is a very terrifying thought, and I get very superstitious. Anyways, so I give this one like a 3.
I give this one a 3 as well. The story and the implications surrounding it are what makes it actually scary, not the design itself.
Yep.
2 holes or glasses, nose beneath, Spamton shape. I don't see it. Are we going to turn Spamton into the new Amogus?
Oh, I think I see what they're talking about.
Fuck, now I see it. The spam in the moon.
It's his throne. It's Spamton's throne. Oh no.
You know, if it is Spamton's throne, I'm gonna turn that fucking throne nuclear, I swear to Christ.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
Spamton has awakened.
Awaken my Spamtons. Anyways, what's... Actually, wait, I know what's next because I referenced it. Because Candle Cove and Local 58, they take place in the same universe, apparently.
Wait,
So,
really?
Yes, that is something I hear. So, let's talk about Mr. Skin Taker. I like this design very much, actually.
Okay, shit. Chris Straub said 100% that's why I used 58 again. They played on the same channel. Also, KLCS 58 is the station in Los Angeles that inspired both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something.
Holy shit.
Like, I heard that, like, fucking people talking about, like, Local 58. I'm surprised you didn't hear about it.
No, that somehow missed me. I think I would like to have him over for tea and to steal my roommate's skins. I mean, hey, Skeletons are attractive right about this season. They'd probably appreciate it. Not sure if they like the grinding noise though.
True, yeah.
So, what can be said about the Skin Taker? No, really, what can be said about this?
I mean, first of all, he's a skeleton, so that's obviously very good. I'll live some bone boys this time of the year. It is spooky season after all.
He's got like salmon egg eyes.
Oh yeah, you do. He got them eyes. He got them like porcelain eyes, or are they fleshy? I'm not sure.
He's got the grafts of skin that make his cape and his hat.
Oh, so I guess these are human eyes.
Maybe. Or maybe they're doll eyes? I don't know. He's a doll. Like, he was a doll. He was a puppet.
He's a puppet.
The Puppet! Five Nights at Freddy!
Oh no! I have to wind the music box. Oh no! Ah! Anyways, I think the design, like how he's like a puppet, like the skeleton puppet type John, I do like it. Like especially with like the detail, like the feet here, because they wouldn't be like skeleton feet; they would be like normal human feet.
He must be small if they're human. Human eyes are the size of golf balls. I know for reasons. Vale works at a fucking hospital. Don't worry.
Oh. Interesting.
Anyway.
We got golf ball eyes in it.
I wish there was more to say about the Skin Taker, like, in general. Because, this guy is, you know, he's a guy.
Yeah. He is a guy, and and for that, I give him a 3 out of 5.
I give him a guy out of guy. Listen, I'm gonna give him a fat 2. It's just a skeleton with some additions.
I mean, he has taken skin. It's very clear he has taken some skin.
Oh, I'm aware that he's taken skin. I just don't think that's enough to bump him up past, like, regular skeleton status.
Right. Anyways. What should we do next, B&B?
Well, how about we finish off with the other Candle Cove character?
Oh. Oh god, this thing actually jump scared me. What the fuck is this? Because it's so high res.
I'm pretty sure that this is Horace Horrible from the Channel Zero series.
Oh. Were they... Okay.
If you weren't aware, Horace Horrible is the sidekick of the Skin Taker, and also, like, the Channel Zero series was officially, like, sanctioned by Chris Straub.
Oh. Interesting.
Pretty sure it's Straub. I don't know if that's actually the way that you pronounce his name.
Oh.
Sorry if I fucked it up.
But, I mean, first of all, I'm not even sure what to say about this thing. Because he's got big teeth, big lips, and a mustache with one eye.
He looks extraordinarily fucked up and horrible.
Yeah.
The idea of seeing this on at late at, like, not early in the morning. No, it is early in the morning. Early in the morning on fucking public access television, is, not a pleasant thought.
No. This shit would scare me.
Yeah, no doubt. This man is, he's not right. That boy ain't right.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. God damn. He's got, like, stitches on him, too, and shit. Like, he's, like, implying that he's missing, like, his other eye or something.
Yeah. At least I hope that's what it's implying.
That's what I'd imagine.
I don't really, like...
This thing.
There's very little that you can really make of it. I think that that's to its benefit. To his benefit. All in all, it's just a fucking, like, it's miserable to look at. And, like, that's good. You want, like, doing, like, with Candle Cove being, like, a story about a, fucked up, haunted-ish kids show that people are trying to fucking figure out what the hell is going on. You'd want the design to look like, you know, I could absolutely see this being on, like, Courage, again.
Yeah.
To, mention, John Dilworth's masterpiece, again. But, on the other hand, it's still, like, this is still, like, a design that would give us the Heber fucking jeebers, in our adult life as well. And that is a testament to, the idea of, like, yeah, what we were watching innocently as kids, turns out it was, worse than we ever could have assumed, or thought. It's unsettling. Uncanny, but takes advantage of cartoony simplification and exaggerations of proportions. Goddamn, Vale, you should be on this fucking podcast, not me. Yeah, that is absolutely correct, and put very succinctly. Point is, this fucker gets a 5. He should be the one calling the shots, not the skin taker.
True, because this dude, I don't know, this dude's a lot more creepier looking than the fucking skin taker.
Yeah. Like, I guess, like, the skin taker makes more sense for kids, because, like, kids would be more off-put by a skeleton, something they know is, like, fucked up and evil, than they would be Horace Horrible, a bumbling buffoon that adults would look at and say, hang on, hold the fucking phone. What were we watching as a kid? This fucking thing? What? We spent hours watching this stuff on fucking marathons. And, like, you know, responses like that.
Yeah. Like, what is this shit? Anyways, moving on.
This motherfucker gives adults goose pimples, and basically, you are fucking stupid. How? Just watch the video.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna do two more legit ones, because there's one here that I feel like is more of a joke entry.
There's at least one that's a complete joke entry.
Yeah.
I assume that you're referring to, yeah. Mr. Smiles there.
Yeah. Anyways, what's a more legit one? What's a more legit, like, scary one? Let's do...
Well, how about we go with the other Mr. Smiles?
Hey, he ain't Mister. He's a dog. The original Smile Dog, and then we got other Smile Dog that everyone knows.
Smell Dog.
What the dog doing? Now original recipe.
Cursing your entire family is what he's doing.
True.
Bad dog.
Human teeth, dog husky so freaky. Yeah. Yeah, this one, to be honest, I do like the uncanniness of this one more. God, we say uncanny so much in this fucking episode.
I mean, here's the thing. Creepypasta horror is built on the uncanny. That is the second time that Mustache DR said Travis Scott Burger and nothing else, and refused to elaborate like the Chad he is.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's like Mustache Doctor's like big running joke.
Okay.
Anyways, got being dipped out the nosebleeds.
I have to say, about the original Smile Dog, like,
I don't know, I find it a little more creepier.
Listen, here's, like, we'll evaluate the newer one, the secondary one, later. Let's evaluate the first one first. I don't find it special. Not really at all.
I think it's also the eyes that play into it as well. Because, because...
A little.
Also, the fucking window, I don't know. There's shit about this that, like, feels a lot more creepy compared to, like, this one. As well as this, like, weird hand here. The graininess of the image. See, there's, like, what's in this window? Like, I wonder. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Because it's just the darkness of the outside. And also the smile this thing even has. Because, yeah, that is human teeth and shit. I don't know, I just find this one a lot more creepier than this. Hold on a sec.
I can't help but disagree, specifically because, like...
This one just feels like tailored to be of, like, a jump scare image, in my opinion.
I guess. And I do respect that opinion. But also, you're wrong, because the other one is just a dog with teeth. It looks like one of those fucking, like, milk commercials. No, the doggy dentist, whatever the shit.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, this one feels more of an original design than to the original because, like, the ears here, the long hair, like, it reminds me of the fucking one dog from the one Chimera from Full Metal Alchemist. You know the one.
Yeah, I do. Everyone does at this point.
I think. Yeah. Because I feel like it does add skin dog scarier 100%. Yeah, too. It looks like it's just meat.
I don't really agree with either. I think that they're pretty much on equal footing. I don't really think either is necessarily very scary. I see Skin Dog, and I'm like, okay, so, the main point of this thing, what I'm staring at is to be, like, scary. And the other one, I'm just like, is this a meme? Is this like a spooky meme on a server that I just am not in? Like, going through tenor GIFs and you see these fucking inside jokes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel looking at the original Smile Dog, and the other one, like you said, just feels like a jump scare. It just feels like that's all it's meant to be, from my perspective.
Yeah.
I don't like either, necessarily. Now, the idea that Smile Dog itself is not, like, actually a real threat, like, it's nothing special. It could be anything. It's just that that's what the file is. Does also detract a little bit in my eyes, because, like, then what the fuck is the point of it being a dog that smiles?
Yeah.
Is it just because you had a Smile Dog on hand? I think it's just because you had Smile Dog on hand.
Maybe.
That may just be my fault, OG.
I give the first one a 2 or 3, and I give the second one a 1.
I give either of those scores. Wait, did you say 1 for the Skin Dog?
Yes.
I give a 1 to both of them. It's just like, I know horror is subjective, but like, this shit ain't shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, done with these two. What's next?
And hopefully done with Smile Dog for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm never done with Smile Dog. God damn it.
Now let's get to a real one that really, I mean, I guess is a creepypasta, but one with some more recent ones. Maybe a catalog of sorts, you would say.
When the intruder is imposterous, suspicious. No.
Where'd you find this picture of the intruder? Or is this just an intruder?
That's the retconned appearance of the intruder after, like, the original design got memed to hell.
Oh. This is retconned?
Yeah?
Oh. Okay, so
Did you guys do Squidward's suicide? No, and that's specifically because, like, I mean, it's just Squidward with black eyes. Same thing as Sonic.exe, same thing with a bunch of other stuff. Same thing with, like, Cupcakes, that's just, like,
Pinkie Pie.
fucking Pinkie Pie with her hair down.
As funny as it is, fucking don't ask who Joe is.
Yeah. Worst mistake of my life!
And the fact that it got referenced on an episode of SpongeBob.
It's not their design to, do anything with. It's them appropriating Squidward for their own sinister purposes of getting some kids to be spooked out on the internet.
Yeah.
Point is, it's if it's not their design, I don't want to, like, spotlight it as it designed by Creepypasta Fan 1000. Not to mention the creator of Sonic.exe, even still to this day, fucking puts on blast anyone who says anything even remotely bad about their fucking baby, and will sick their rabid fan base on anyone who mentions it in any sense that is not positive. So I'm not going to do that. Yes, to this day, by the way, that was not a. I did not misread my copy here. Like, they still do that.
Yeah. Anyways, back to intruders. They just look like some fellas. They look like some guys.
Yeah.
If we had original recipe intruder, because the thing about original recipe intruder is that, like, that image has been around longer than, like, Mandela Catalog has been around.
Yeah.
I think I do forget that. I don't know. I feel like this intruder is just like this, but different. I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing. Certain parts of the Mandela Catalog are scary, or unsettling, or tension building. These are not that.
I mean, in the context of Mandela Catalog, when you actually watch it, it's like, yeah, it's unsettling.
Yeah, but it's not because of the looks of the creatures themselves.
Or the presentation, I guess.
Yeah. And, you know, the implication of why they look that way. Or the voices, like, that they have, the pre-programmed AI voices that they've been given.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's different there than it is just, like, seeing just fairly plain gentlemen, smiling at you in a sinister manner.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all they are, really. Now, if we were, like, here's the thing, we're referencing the, actual, like, the famous intruder. If we were to reference the fucking being that, you know, that hunted down the sheriff, at the end of that recent episode, that's a different fucking story. These are just guys. I don't know how to put it other than these are just guys.
Yeah.
You're just fellas.
I give them like 2 each. I don't know.
2 each, yeah. I agree with that assessment.
I want to cap this off, because I am tired. I am tiled. So let's end.
You're tiled?
Yes.
Where'd you get those from? Home Depot?
Me. What's a good one to end on, Duvi? What do you think?
I think that the one that we should cap it off with is something fair. Like, we should cap it off with something fairly big, something that everybody is aware of, something that everybody has been made well aware of over the years, something that is so commonly known that people outside of the creepypasta community can see text without context and think, oh yeah, that's... he comes, he waits behind the wall.
Oh yes. Mr. Funny Text himself, Zelgo.
Now, This motherfucker looks like the final boss of an RPG or a fighting game.
He looks like a... I'm not sure if I'm getting this wrong. He looks like a Persona or Shin Megami Tensei boss. I say that
Maybe.
barely playing those games, but I have seen boss
Maybe.
designs from Shin Megami Tensei.
I feel like he's a little bit too westernized for that particular series, but I do get what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess. But I fuck with like the concept of Zalgo, like a thing that just like corrupts all like everything.
Yeah, all media that even touches his that is even made aware of his presence.
Exactly. Like motherfucker was Pibby before Pibby was a goddamn thing. You know.
Yeah.
Like
motherfucker might have inspired Pibby. Who knows?
Exactly. That's the thing.
We'll have to wait for the creator interviews to see if they know about Zalgo.
I don't imagine they would. I very much imagine they would. But what was I gonna say? I just think it's also like, because this is like an artist rendition of Zalgo, right? This ain't like...
This is actually an like a canonized depiction of Zalgo.
Oh, for real? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think it's a lot more like interesting seeing. It's like what am I thinking?
All the other Eldritch gods from like H.P. Lovecraft lore and whatnot.
Well, not even that. I'm talking more like characters or just things getting possessed by Zalgo and seeing what they become. Because I feel like that's a trope in like media where like shit, like when a character gets corrupted by something, like a hive mind type John, like a necromorph or something, the necromorphs feel like more interesting looking than the actual thing that's controlling them. Whether it be...
Yeah.
I'm mainly talking about the hive mind because Brethren Moons are fucking terrifying. Like those things are scary as shit. Or the marker. But the marker is like another like very interesting design. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just thinking of something different. I don't know. But like,
I do get what you're saying. What with the many different like because when it comes to
demon to me. I mean, it's
when
cool
it comes
generic demon. It's like Devilman, but it just looks like kind of generic demon to me. Aside from like this shit here.
When it comes to corruptive forces or like I think I can only think of one entity that actually did satisfy that itch, and that is Gygus. And this motherfucker is very clearly trying to ape a little bit of that Gygus pie, but yeah, it's just like not quite doing it for me.
Yeah.
Because like, as much as he is an interesting concept, an interesting monster, an interesting being, entity, of having like this fucking immeasurably powerful being that even being aware of his presence is enough to drive things into sentience just to torture them to death without even attempting to. He doesn't even try, it just happens. That's cool! On the other hand, I don't know, he just like... You're right, he looks like his name is Barbatos, and he, fucking steals kids out of their beds if they eat too many cookies at night. Or will tempt you into doing unspeakable acts with a horse. He's just a little underwhelming, but I think that's just a symptom of the situation he's put in, mostly.
Yeah. Mainly, yeah. Concept, I give him a 5.
But we ain't rating concept.
Design, well, yeah, that's the thing. Design, though, I give like a 4.
Design, I'm gonna go harsher. I'm gonna give him a 2.5.
Oh, jeez.
Like, again, it's just a bit less than you'd want out of what you'd expect him to be.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, this has been the Design Dissection Halloween Special.
It has been the Design Dissection Halloween Special, and I got a little something for you guys for the very end of this.
I will, before we completely finish off, I would like to give I would like to have a closing thoughts type discussion, just to, like, I think that what we've learned today, for the most part, is that, really the thing that, it's one or the other with creepypastas. Either it's the design that makes the story even slightly intimidating in the first place, or, it's the, story that carries the, mediocre design.
Yeah. Typically, yeah. You can either have a Jeff the Killer, or you can have a Russian sleep experiment.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hold on a second.
Stromboli.
Hey. It's a friggin' gabagoo.
So yeah, that, I mean, admittedly, that's less those closing thoughts than I thought. Jump scare.
Dude, no, creepypasta, no way.
I might have to mute this in the fucking final, in the VOD, because, like, this might actually get claimed.
Not really. It's fucking epic rap battles of creepypasta.
Who knows, honestly, like, if it does, admittedly, if it gets claimed, then fuck it, I'll just mute it.
Yeah. The one thing I will, actually, anyways, this was fun. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye! Bye! Bye!